Salutations and welcome back to Skywars. You know, a little while ago I was existing, as I am wont to do. I tend to do a lot of existing, you see. It's one of my favorite pastimes, honestly. But I was just sort of existing, probably like picking something up or opening a door or something, and I realized that for some reason, my right index finger just kind of hurt. Right? Not the like finger itself, like the very bottom, basically the bottom joint, right next to the palm, I guess. I don't know if it's the bottom joint or what the terminology is. Should I drop down and try and kill this person? Okay, well, that did not pan out exactly the way I wanted it to, and okay, I thought that person stole my kill. They did not, but I did not have the wherewithal to capitalize off of it. But so I realized that my right index finger kind of hurt, and I didn't really think all that much of it. You know, sometimes joints in my body just kind of start to hurt. But it so far hasn't gone away. It's been like a month or so. I should probably get it checked out. I assume that I just like sprained it or something doing whatever at some point in time, and it's just not actually fully healed from being sprained. That person seems like they probably have a lot of health and a lot more armor than I've got, so it would probably be good to... I mean, it would be good to sneak attack them, but I don't think that that is going to be a viable thing, considering how quick they are moving. But yeah, my right index finger kind of hurts when I like pick stuff up with it. If I don't use it, it's fine, and I assume I just need to leave it be for a relatively long amount of time and allow it to just heal on its own. But it probably isn't the best thing for me to be, you know, clicking extremely rapidly with my right index finger constantly, because of course that is the finger which I use to click on stuff. This person does not even know I'm here. They're so dangerous, and yet they cannot even do anything with all of that, all of the armor and skill, because I'm just completely hidden. I cannot be found. Yeah, maybe I'm just gonna have to, you know, pioneer a brand new way of clicking using like my middle finger, and my index finger is just gonna be on its own. Yeah. We'll see what happens. I do sometimes do that. If I don't need to aim, I will just kind of take my right index finger off the mouse and just use my middle finger. They're taking that anvil. Luckily I have one in my inventory. You know what, honestly, you should probably just like go somewhere else. I'll wait for them to like complete their round here, and then... or they're just gonna be over here. Alright. They will never see me. I know for a fact I can escape. It's time. It's my time. Alright. Fantastic. And they're shooting me in the back. And I'm gonna die. Okay. Everyone happens to be in this specific location. That's not ideal for me. Well... in the absence of pants, I can't really do all that much here, but I can utilize the anvil that I have in... oh, they're here. Well, I was going to use the anvil to get a sharp 2 diamond sword, but I don't think they wanted me to do that. In other news, it is now October, which means that spooky season has arrived, which also means that, well, I guess in turn means that there will be spooky games abound in Skywars, except not really, because I have played many, many games of Skywars since October began, and so far I've seen like 3 spooky games in total. I don't really know what the % chance of getting one is, so... maybe we'll see one this video, but I kind of feel like it's not gonna happen just based on the current track record. How much armor do you have? Not a whole lot, though I kind of don't have a whole lot of armor either. And that person has come to kill both of us, which is not ideal in any way, shape, or form. But maybe if I throw that person into a pit... I think they teleported away. Tragic for me. Okay. Well, Now we're up here without pants, may I add. Perchance, would you like to die, burn to death, and drop all of your items for me to possess? That would be mighty kind, my good friend. Mighty kind indeed. Let's see. Yeah, no, they're not going to do that. And the only other people in the game right now are right there. And that person's at full health. I don't have any armor. And there's no way for me to get pants where I am right now. Yeah, no, there is no way for me to get pants as things stand. Which is unfortunate. Very, very unfortunate for me. I don't think... How many arrows have I got? I've got a decent supply of arrows, so I can just kind of sit here and bow spam all day. They can also just stand behind a tree and avoid getting bow spammed all day, which is probably a good strategy on their part, because they would not want me to shoot them to death, of course. I'm just going to feed them arrows, and then they're going to pull out their Power 5 bow and one-shot me easily. Though I do have a Projectile Protection 3 chest plate, so hopefully that'll prevent that from happening. I don't really have even that strong a sword. It's not... It really is not looking good for me. I'm really in a very poor position. It's kind of funny because they're, you know, huddled behind a tree, whereas I am at the top of middle, but I don't have pants, and I don't have healing items, and they have full enchanted diamond armor, and almost certainly a lot of healing items. So let's see what all this chest gives us. We get snowballs! Hooray! That is not useful. What about you? Okay. Let's use these to get this chest, and then perhaps we can also... Okay, that was fantastic. More snowballs. Perhaps we can find a pair of pants in one of these chests. Yes, we can. And maybe sharp 1 diamond sword, a few of those even. A few more, and we might be set now. Let's get some, hopefully they stay away from me for long enough for me to, like, actually do something useful. I'm missing all of these shots. They are stock still, and I am definitely a good shot. Alright, they're just gonna run towards me. I should never have shot them. I should have just stayed where I was in the base and tried to enchant my stuff, but instead I foolishly alerted them to my presence. Alright, I was kind of crossing my fingers and hoping that this last game was going to be a spooky game, but it wound up not being a spooky game, so I guess I'm just gonna kind of not demonstrate that in this video, which is a little unfortunate. I honestly feel like I want to know what the % chance of a spooky game occurring is. I feel like it is extraordinarily low. Like, it should be a lot higher than it is. Because I've played a generous number of games, and so far I've seen like 3 spooky games in total, right? Which is unfortunate, because like the big seasonal quest is like, oh, win 3 spooky games. So when I've only seen 3 and I'm as bad as I am, the likelihood of me actually winning 3 of them is pretty low. And I'm just going to sneak up behind this person and throw them into the void in an honorable manner. That is definitely a nice thing for me to do. Because as everyone knows, I am an honorable person. Well, with any luck, I will wind up getting the 3 spooky game wins which I need to finish the monthly quest. It is, of course, already the 3rd day of the month, and I have nothing so far, so hopefully by day 10 I will have at least 1. At that rate, I will probably get the number of wins which I need. But either way, that is going to be it from me for this video of Skywars. I hope you enjoyed, and stay safe. Goodbye.